Okay, welcome back. Last time we continued to make our way through the Kadath Mandala, and I think we have 7 of the 11 things we need now. So we now also have access to a Velvet Room and Trish's Fountain again, in case we need some new personas or need to heal. We don't, but we do have access to them. Now, I also want to negotiate with this throne, because I have some negotiations to do. And I can also... Actually, I can show what both forms of legendary weapons are once I get this final rumour. I just need the last one for the legendary katana, and then we are good to go. Give me information. Legendary katana may actually be the strongest. And this... well, this will be made evident pretty soon, so, we don't really need to worry about that for all that long, because, well, it's going to get real strong real fast, as once I actually, do the negotiations to show what they want. And I'll be honest, I don't know what it is, but I know that I want to get Bane Splash, but I don't remember what the actual combination for it is. I know that I did it like 2 days ago, so I could just load that save up and quickly check. But whatever. Anyway, we just very cleanly make it through those, and there's Trish's Fountain, so that's also a blocked path. Good to know. Good to know that there's a whole lot of blocked paths here. Okay, so now I can negotiate with Apologise. Again, I don't know if that's how it's actually meant to be pronounced, but I remember hearing it in Smite pronounced that way during my kind of limited time playing Smite. But hey, I'm just going to run with it because it's the only time I've ever heard the game. Well, it's the only time I've ever heard it pronounced. Okay, so Spreader Rumor. Remember the legendary weapons. The legendary katana. It has dark powers. So, now that will spread a rumor about it, and that should unlock... I think that one should unlock the Victory Sword. So that should change it into a sword called Victory, which is very powerful, but also... hang on, if I go to equip... yeah, it takes a fight or two for it to, properly go over it. But, well, it will become a super powerful sword now, pretty much. It's not the one that I want, but it's one that I'm going to use for a bit. But it's one that I want to show anyway, because it's, well, I got all the stuff to show it, so I don't really see a reason not to. Baofu can cast Dark Verdict, and Katsuya can cast Fire Breath, and with that, we'll just wipe all these out in one turn. Because, well, they aren't really going to be able to stop me. Also, I should probably heal Maya. And, well, since there's no reason to just heal one person, I might as well cast Mediarahan. But that requires switching all the way back to Artemis, and then all the way back to Isis after I heal. You know, that minor inconvenience of all of about 5 to 8 seconds. Might have been a bit longer than that, but whatever. It's not like it makes an actual issue. Let's go up here. I will be totally honest, I am just approaching this at basically complete random. And I didn't want to do that. Fortunately, the more times I run into thrones, that is very helpful to me. Basically because, well, they're the ones I can negotiate with comfortably to get and spread the rumours. So, let's just do this, and then I'll spread the first rumour about the legendary handgun, and for Maya, I think. So, legendary handgun, it also has dark powers. So that will transform them once. Okay, yeah, that is something I need to just be knocking out with physical attacks, because I do not want to have to deal with Saji, to be honest. And then we just Garudyne, the Valkyrie, I suppose, and then just Aquadyne. And we should be good to go on this, because Katia does a ridiculous amount of damage. You know what, why not? Let's just Hydro Boost here. Like, we might get a mutation, who knows? Anything could happen. We didn't get a mutation, but you know what, these things happen. It's kind of random chance if they do anyway. Oh, Maya does have the mutation here, so maybe spamming fusion spells with her for a bit wouldn't be that bad of a move. And that is... Okay, so let's go for... let's move Baofu over to Beelzebub just for a second. Then I can move Ulala over to Hastur. Frenzy can still go ahead on Katia's turn, and she can cast Dark Verdict. And I just flip... Actually, no, I just flip that around into that order. And Magnadyne will do a little bit of damage to that Cherub, and we should be able to just wipe them all out in one go. Apparently not, but hey, we'll manage. And Biofu probably just finishes it off here. And he heals himself because the Orichalcum coin that I gave him actually, well, just has HP absorption. So that, well, that went rather smoothly. And now I can quickly check. Okay, so, Tatia now has the sword called Victory, 160 power and enables counter-attack. Whereas Maya currently has the Dead End, which has a moderate insta-kill effect and is a dark-based weapon. Wait. Yeah, Tatia, the one for Tatia didn't actually change to a specific weapon type. Now, neither of these are bad, obviously they're forms of the ultimate weapons, but they aren't the forms that I want for them. And we'll be seeing those new forms for them very soon, because honestly, I do really want to just use these for the rest of the game. Would it be more poignant? I don't think that's the correct use of the word poignant, but whatever. Would it be more fitting for me to just get them for the final fight? Yeah, probably. But at the same time, I would much rather just have them now. So, spread rumor of legendary weapons, legendary handgun, it's powerful. So, we will now get that upgraded to what we need it to be. And from there, well, from there, things are going to get a bit wild on the damage front, let's just say. Because, well, these become incredibly powerful. Oh, and by that I mean, their numbers are pretty high, but it's like their additional effect, which is just absolutely insane. So I will show them both together once I eventually, you know, find my way to a boss and also spread the other rumor. Perfect, we found some thrones. So, Biofu and Tatia. And this should be the last set of, whatchamacallit, negotiations I need to do in the game. Unless I want to change the demons back. However, fun fact, with the legendary weapons, there are rumors that will change it to be, like, super powerful. However, the legendary katana, it's powerful. Okay. So, there are ones where it'll be like, oh, these are super powerful. But there's also ones where if you, I think it's like if you make a demon angry or scared, it can basically go, actually, no, it sucks though. And it will just completely nerf it, and I do think that's kind of funny. I will say, I don't really mind these things just going for Final Strike, because, like, wow, they just wipe themselves out for me? Delightful, I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I'll just go for those. Aqua Tide, Magnadyne, Ice Breath, Aquadyne. Sonic Bullet doesn't kill anything, and now Maya can go for Hydro Boost with the rest of the gang, and who knows, we might be lucky and get a mutation from this. And also 924 damage. And that's without a magic boost. So, yeah, evidently, as it currently stands, Maya is rather powerful. Now, I've been along both of these paths, so I want to go up here? No, I want to go back this way. So it should just be a straight shot from here, I think. So let's quickly just run away from this. I'll switch over to Artemis, get everyone healed up, and then we can have a quick look at these new weapons that we should have now. And they will be ridiculously powerful and helpful to me. So, equip. So, Tatia now has Leviathan. I don't know how to pronounce it. 180 power. It is fire-based, but also magic attack plus 60. And then Maya has the Megiddo Fire, which has the same stats, but it's all mighty-based damage, and also magic attack plus 60. So basically, I basically just gave her stats a huge boost. It's just like, oh, this is just up that much. So she will basically just be able to destroy things now. So now, you know, if I just happen to end up with some fusion spells that I use both of them on, you know, just those occasional times where those scenarios pop up, and I might as well just have Tatia switch over to Apollo for now, and go for Mirakidyne and onto Vasuki's, unless I hit them with the Meltdown. I will say I do like Meltdown, it's a cool move. I kind of accidentally set it up so it wouldn't include Maya, but whatever. That was so much damage. Like, that was so much damage with just Tatia involved. So now imagine if I do that with Tatia and Maya involved. They will just annihilate anything, in theory. Like, in theory, they should just annihilate anything now. So, let's test this theory, I suppose. Actually, let's not test this theory. We'll just switch to... I'll switch Tatia back to Seth, and go for Aqua Tide, and Ice Breath, and Dark Verdict will handle the rest. Because Dark Verdict obviously just kills... Wow! It didn't kill all of them in one go! I'm genuinely kind of surprised by that turn of events. Like, okay, so... Now we'll go Dexterity, Agility, and Vitality. Because honestly, at this point, I don't really need the Strength stat for Maya anymore. And I also, you know, don't really need Luck. There's a blocked path. And hopefully this is where I need to go. Because, I'll be honest, I'm starting to get increasingly frustrated at how quickly I manage to get myself lost. Okay, so let's switch Tatia back to Apollo. And now we just melt down with these three. And, well, they are not surviving this. Yeah, the lowest damage was still into 4 figures. So that is pretty welcome. Also, it's now taking over 100,000 EXP for a level up. This way. Is this the right path? Probably not. I will say I don't like how it's just like, hey, here's some enemies that just reflect all magic, and here's some that just reflect all physical stuff. That's a little inconvenient to have to deal with. Okay, that's a blocked path. That just leads me back, so I need to go up here. Let's just go up and see what happens. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna go for Meltdown again. Why not? Like, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, what's the worst that could happen is, like, something happens and they actually wipe out, like, half my party, but whatever. Meltdown. Well, it killed most of them. And now I can just Boulder Smash with Baofu and Maya, and they should probably finish this off, because Maya is ridiculously powerful. Never mind, it just got reflected on its own nuclear attack. But hey, I'll call that a win. Is the tower up here? It might be. It might be, like, at the next intersection, but I would quite like to heal before I do that. I think it's possible for me to dodge the next fight. Like, I think this is the last one you can dodge. I'm not 100% certain on that, though. Okay, so now we just Meltdown. No, wait. I will have Maya switch back to Isis. So Maya switches back to using Isis. I use Meltdown with... I can't do that. I'll just run, actually. I guess not. I'll run, actually. I put so many points into Ulala and Katsia's agility, and I still can't run away from enemies half the time. Okay, is this where I need to be? No, but there's a blocked path there, so I'm forced to go along here. I should probably consult the map to see, like, if I'm even remotely close to going in the right direction. Because, I'll be honest... Wait. Okay, these aren't immune to fire, so we're just gonna melt down and destroy these things. Because hopefully... Oh wait, I just gave them all a turn. Oh well. Okay, yeah, we lived, it's fine. It's fine, everybody, nobody died. I mean, Battlefield got beat up pretty bad, but it'll be okay. And Ulala goes up another level, so that's welcome. Okay, so... There we go. We've finally found it! And I'm just gonna run away from this fight like a big hero. Now, I'm gonna patch everyone else up before we go into the Tower of Wisdom. Because, who knows what's in there? I say that because I know that there's something in here and I don't remember exactly which one it is. So let's switch back to Isis and let's switch her back to Izanami. Because, well, I'm gonna have to be ready for a fight, aren't I? In we go. In the middle of the tower sat an elder thing. Yeah, it's so gross. This elder thing is a member of the This elder thing is a member of an alien race that long ago descended to ancient Earth. Due to their advanced intelligence and civilization, they flourished across the land and created all life on your planet. The elder thing clutched the shining trapezohedron of wisdom in its tentacles, which showed signs of discomfort. An alien creature? I have trouble comprehending how something like this could be a part of us. Even in the waking world, there are people with incomprehensible languages, and likewise, races whose culture is difficult to understand. So you're saying we project an image of fear and anxiety onto those that are foreign and different? If it's from a civilized species, we might be able to communicate its purpose. Sorry, it might be able to communicate its purpose, but... The elder thing made a whistling noise, and its tentacles undulated. What? Is the thing trying to talk? Well, what now, Maya? Maybe it's hungry. Maya took a can of crab out of her bag and approached the elder thing. Amano, the hell are you doing walking around with that in your bag? It's her lunch. When she's real busy, Maya spreads it on bread and eats it. Her lunch? A canned crab sandwich, huh? If you mix it with mayonnaise, onion, and black olives, it might be surprisingly good. I'll be honest, not really an olives person. There's no way in hell Maya could do something that handy. She just spreads it on a slice of bread and eats it as is. I can't stand it at all. There's no flavour whatsoever. Amano-kun? Maya, at least open the lid for it. When Maya offered the canned crab, the elder thing stretched out a tentacle. It seemed as if it was investigating what in the world that thing was. Maya just smiled and said, "It's very yummy." The elder thing took the canned crab from Maya's hand, carried it to its large mouth, and crunched away. The elder thing vanished and left behind the wisdom trapezohedron. You're really something else, Amano. Maya and the others obtained 200 priestess cards. Maya and the others obtained Shiori's trapezohedron of wisdom and left the Tower of Wisdom behind. This is the difficult one. Okay, this is one I was worried about. This is the one where it is a maze of doors, basically. And I don't remember the exact path that I need to take. So what I'm going to do is I'll run around here a bit, but if I think I'm getting stuck for a prolonged period of time, I will just switch. Oh, well, I won't switch. If I find myself getting stuck here for a prolonged period of time, I'll just make a cut. Because, I'll be honest, this could take me a while. But, Not to say I have no faith in my ability to navigate my way through here comfortably, but I very much have doubts about my ability to navigate through here comfortably. And also, you know, constant enemy encounters don't exactly make this easier. On the plus side, I was gonna say, on the plus side, I at least have high enough agility to get out of most fights very easily, but, you know, that one took 3 attempts, so... Also, if we go the wrong way, I think we do just get booted back to where we came from. This is where I actually, like, came in from, I think. So what if I go this way? Then I think I go down? I think I go down, and then there's a blocked path. Hang on, wait, no. You go down this way and you get a blocked path, and that way, I think it loops you all the way back around. So, let's hopefully navigate here without too much hassle. Because, I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing here. But, like, I'll know when I'm at the correct location. Yeah, so as you can see, it's looped me back around to the start. So, yeah, this may take me a few attempts. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, this may take a few attempts. And, honestly, let's just try to get rid of all these enemies, if I can. Well, if nothing else, we'll just destroy them. If nothing else, we destroy most of them. Wait, last quake? That's a new one. Okay. So that appeared to be 2 earth spells and a fire one. Or, like, a fire spell sandwiched between 2 earth spells. That is good information for me to have. Okay, let's go up this time and see where this leads me to. Okay, more doors. Let's go up. Then up again, I think. And now I'm gonna go up again and hope that I haven't made the wrong decision. Okay, let's see here. Last quake, and a large earthquake deals huge earth damage to all enemies. That is great to have. Wait, I also have Thunderous Fury now. That's kind of cool. I don't think I have anything with Heat Wave, though. Anyway, no, I want to use Meltdown. And Meltdown will honestly just destroy all of these enemies in a single turn. Because I know that they're weak. I know that the Valkyries are weak to magic. So we just kind of annihilate them. Also, Katia has now broken 90 on his strength stat. Wait, this is where I need to be. Like, there's a empty path here. If I go down to that next door, I know what's behind it. And honestly, I might as well just cast Meltdown again. Actually, no, I'll just run for it. Never mind. Okay, they poisoned Tatsia. That's not great. Fortunately, they can't really do a whole lot to a lot of people. However, you know, it sure would be a shame if there was a place where I could heal Tatsia and, you know, buy medicine, wouldn't there? So, here we are. We found the store. Now, let's just, you know, I'll just use some rattle drinks. I'll just use a few rattle drinks and an antidote. And then I'll just restock on all of them. And then, off we go. Oh, back to where we need to be. And, you know, I might as well stock up on these again. Who knows, I probably won't need them, but you know what? I'm at a point in the game where I no longer need to worry about money. There won't be any new dialogue here, so let's just keep going. So we go through here, and the tower should be right in front of us, I believe. Then I think the other door we got access to there, I think that leads us back to the start of the loop, if for whatever reason you want to go through that loop again. I don't know why you would, but I guess you can. Okay, so now we'll cast that. Oh, right, Tatsuya can't move because he has the shock stats effect. Oh well. Last Quick will do a ton. And Isis goes up another rank. So now, honestly, we'll just go for Dark Verdict and that should finish it off. So, now, this is area number 9 or 10, I think. So now we're at the Tower of Perception. So, I will quickly heal people. I'll quickly heal people, get everyone set back to boss positions, I suppose. I should probably have Tatsuya on there. And I'll set Baofu on Prometheus, because I don't remember which boss this is. I think I do, but I'm not 100%. And so let's just head on in and see what we have. In the middle of the tower, there sat a great old one. Yeah, it's so nasty. So this is Dagon. Enemy incoming. This great old one is the ruler of the filthy Deeperons, followers of the great Cthulhu that were made its kin. Unlike the others, you will not be able to parley with this one. He is attempting to spirit away Shiori Miyashiro's body from Ifakwa, who is the kin of his enemy Hastu. He intends to implant it with the Master Cthulhu's abominable spawn. Gross! The great old one gripped the shining trapezohedron of perception in a sinister webbed hand. What did you say? That's a hell of a voice. It feels like it's physically rattling my brain. You must not listen to the pain? I don't know how to pronounce that. It will seize control of your psyche and transform the lot of you into believers of the cult of Cthulhu. Well, it appears to be happening. Okay, look sharp up, you two. Okay, now we do this boss fight, and this will be comically easy. Because here's the thing. I know what this thing is weak to. I actually remembered what it's weak to off the top of my head. Turns out, it's weak to fire, and yeah, that's gonna be pretty bad for it now that I have, you know, access to Meltdown. So these two are going to just melt it, and then Maya can... I guess Maya can... Wait, can I switch and do something else with that? I can go for Meltdown on top of the magic boost. So yeah, this won't kill it in one turn, but we'll get probably like, I don't know, 1600 damage would be my guess. And then I can do it again, but with okay, yeah, that's 2300 damage. And now, what if we run it back? But instead we switch out Baofu for it, and we substitute in Tatsuya with Apollo, just to make it even more powerful. Honestly, this might not even be like the optimal way for me to do it. Like, it probably isn't the optimal way for me to do it because it's probably not the optimal way for me to do it because Tatsuya has Leviathan, however you want to pronounce it. So that might be the better move, but whatever, it'll be fine. And now we can just switch back to Prometheus as well, and also hit it with another Miragidyne. So let's see how much of this Meltdown will do. Honestly, that wasn't a massive increase, but, you know, another 600 damage isn't really anything to be just, it's not laughing that off, let's just say. It's almost dead already. So let's hit it with a Towering Inferno, I suppose. And, you know what, yeah. Towering Inferno and Blazing Burst. This thing is not surviving the turn. So Towering Inferno, dead. That's how busted fusion spells are when you know what things are weak to. And also, you know, you have boosts in some of the best items in the game. But hey, we won pretty comfortably. After Dagon vanished, the shining object floated in the air. Near it, Zula leapt back in as if it slipped through space. Good work, platoon. In commendation, I salute you. Lala, thank you very much. My head's pounding. Yeah, I'd be better off with a hangover. You know, quickly just... Hey, Suo? It's already over. Huh? Well, what a terrible enemy that was. That's just sad. Take a page from Maya's book. So, here's the thing. I feel like Maya would go along with it just for the joke. But I'll be like, you okay, Tatsuya? No, this is nothing. So that guy was the 9th, huh? Just 2 more. Let's hurry. Maya nodded. Maya and the others obtained 50 devil cards. I say, don't you forget about Kadath's trapezohedron. Ah, completely forgot. Well, at this rate, you'll undoubtedly encounter it should you continue to recover Shiori Miyashira's trapezohedrons. You've already caught its eye, after all. Maya and the others obtained Shiori's trapezohedron of perception and left the Tower of Perception behind. So, we are now 2 away from the end here, and I'll be honest, I don't remember exactly where I need to go for all of these. I should probably look up how to cast Bane Splash, to be totally honest, because I would greatly benefit from having it here. Because these things are weak to water, they're also weak to earth, so you know what, let's just do it that way. We need to switch Vaofu to Beelzebub, and from there I should be able to cast it. Delightful, and that will probably just destroy all these things, and then Tatsuya can move back to using Seth for a bit, and go for Akari Tide, just to, I don't know, finish off any survivors. And last quick, honestly, might just kill them all outright. Well, it didn't quite finish them all outright, but, well, they almost killed all of them, and the only one that lived died to the Twinkle Nebula right after. So, that's a blocked path, so I can't go there. Honestly, hopefully I can just navigate here without too much hassle. I say that because I have very low faith in my ability to navigate here without much hassle. And honestly, I should just fight all these enemies, shouldn't I? Because the last thing I want is to end up in a situation where I am lower level than I need to be. So let's switch, go Prometheus, go for the Meltdown. Go for the Meltdown, and then, well, we will figure out what we're doing with anything that survives it once we're done with that. Turns out they just die to Twinkle Nebula immediately afterwards. I'm starting to think maybe I should put Ulala's turn first, so they get hit with the Twinkle Nebula, and then they get destroyed by the Meltdown. And just so I can like maximize the chance of a mutation happening. But either way, also I'm now just gonna work on the logic of if I see Saji and Shub Nigurev, I'm just gonna run away from them because honestly they are kind of a pain to deal with. Okay, there's Trish's fountain. There's a velvet room. That's not... Okay, the fact that these are here makes me think I'm near the end. Like, you know, it gives you a place to heal and change your personas near the boss. I think that makes sense. This is gonna be a dead end, isn't it? No, maybe. Let's go up. Let's go. Going up. I want to believe this is the correct move. Okay, now we switch to Hastur. Switch to Hastur, go for Dark Verdict. And then after that... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, right, that's why. Maya needs to be back on Isis for that, and now we just hit them with the Meltdown, and that should be enough to finish them all off. Because Meltdown, you know, just comedic amounts of damage. As it turns out, maybe spamming super powerful or fusion spells is the tactic I should have taken for the entire game. Now, is this where I need to be? I really hope it is, because if I'm running around in a circle, I'm not going to be too happy. I mean, let's be real, I'm probably running around in a big circle. I've been doing that a lot for the entire game. Now, this way. Also, yes, I am going, like, I am navigating here basically at random, so, my odds of actually finding where I need to go are, you know, maybe just a little bit lower than they should be. Also, I guess this episode is going long, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay, because admittedly when I initially recorded this, this one and the last one were one episode. And also, that collectively only took 1 hour 10 minutes. So I think I'm actually slightly over on the last time. Okay, let's go up here. That's another blocked path. So hopefully, I mean, I'm running out of options on places to go, so I must be close. Like, at least that's the logic I'm approaching this with. Like, I'm almost out of options on places to go, so surely I must be nearly where I need to be. Okay, so, do I get mutation here? Yes, I do. Stats increased for Prometheus, okay, that's not too bad. I mean, I don't really know how much, I don't know which stats increased and by how much, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain about a free stat boost. Okay, I'm on another, like, one-way path, so I'm a little bit concerned, not gonna lie. So we just run away like big heroes. I will say, I do love saying running away like a big hero. And here we are, the Tower of Will. So, let's quickly switch on over, switch to Artemis and heal. Get everyone back to boss fight positions, because I know for a fact I cannot negotiate with the boss in here. So, go to Izanami and Hyperion. Okay, in we go. The Tower of Will. In the middle of the tower, there sat a disgusting and hideous, large, great old one. Yeah, it's indescribable. In the house of Rillier, dead Cthulhu waits dreaming. This great old one once fought with the Elder Things for control over the Earth, annihilating their cities and then ruling over the Mu Continent and all the seas. Note, Mu Continent is the name of the casino place. Even now, while he remains sealed in Rillier, I don't know how I'm meant to pronounce that, the city of madness sunken deep in the Pacific Ocean, he is not dead. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. That's you know, this entire thing's like Lovecraftian stuff. I don't know a whole lot about it. From the abyssal depths, he sends nightmares to humanity, adding to his maddened believers and devouring their minds. He awaits the day when he will once again hold sway over the surface world, and that day will come without fail. When the stars are right, the great old ones shall resurrect and bring with them their myriad of kin, and the universe shall once again become theirs. The mighty great old one gripped the shining trapezohedron of will in a tentacle dripping with blasphemous mucus. To think he devours minds. Sorry, this world's already full up on assholes. I mean, he ain't wrong. Just sleep forever. So now we're gonna go and, I don't know, murder Cthulhu, I guess. Also, I don't know for certain, someone who is a bit more maybe a bit more knowledgeable on, like, overarching Megami Tensei stuff can probably correct me. But, like, I think is this, like, the only time you ever see Cthulhu in Megami Tensei? Okay, let's just do this, and this. So let's just get all of this damage up. Because if I recall correctly, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this absorbs, I think it's, I know it doesn't have any weaknesses, but I think it, like, absorbs, I want to say it's, like, it is, ice and water. I think that's what it absorbs. Okay, let's switch to Apollo, and switch to Wong Long. And now, Let's go for the Towering Inferno. Towering Inferno with these three, I suppose. And then Blazing Burst with these two. And honestly, I'm just going to spam fire. I'm just going to spam fire because, well, it works and I seem to have no shortage of it. Okay, if I just one-shot Maya, so let's quickly revive her. You know, Balm of Life Gaming real quick. And honestly, wait. I should use Towering Inferno with Maya and Tatsuya together. Because in theory, that should just do a ridiculous amount of damage. And that shock status effect definitely isn't ideal for me, but honestly, well, we'll make do, won't we? So let's go once again, Towering Inferno and Blazing Burst. Maybe I should use Loazu Defu. I don't know if that's actually... I don't remember if I'm recalling what it's called correctly. I know that it sounds French and it has... I know that it sounds French and it has the word for bird in there. Yeah, my knowledge on French is very basic. I do not remember much of it. I did my required amount that I needed to do for up to year 9, but other than that, I know basically nothing of French. Okay, let's just once again just spam fire, and yeah, I think this thing has 10,000 total health, so we're definitely making some good progress. However, I don't think it has an animation change for when it's visibly low on health. So let's quickly just patch everyone else up, and then we can get back to spamming spells. Because honestly, we aren't really in any massive danger here. Okay, so Mediarahan and goes through, and now we'll just Blazing Burst, and then switch Maya back to Isis. And, well, that's going to max out soon as well. Oh wait, Meltdown goes on people's dexterity. That is actually kind of huge. And then I guess... Okay, I guess Ula's left a bit out on this. I guess I'll just have her, I don't know, punch Cthulhu, I guess. And Katsuya's dexterity is actually kind of low, so maybe I shouldn't use... So maybe I shouldn't use him on something that, calculates based on dexterity, but whatever, we'll be okay. So now, we'll just finish them off this turn, I think. Because that Meltdown hits for over 1,000. So, well... Okay, you know what? It survived the Meltdown, and then Cthulhu just got punched out. Ulala has not been the best party member, but there we go, she just punched out Cthulhu. After Cthulhu vanished, the shining object floated in the air. Near it, Zula leapt back in as if it slipped through space. Well done, platoon. To think you dispersed even Cthulhu. In commendation, I salute you. Were you not Persona users, you would have lost all semblance of sanity merely upon making contact and resting your eyes upon his form. That thing is in our minds? Isn't it way too different from us? You could call it something accidentally given form by a creeping sense of dread and madness that slowly eats at the mind. These days, guys have gone off the deep end or a dime a dozen. Maybe monsters like that are already swaggering through the city. Just peel back a layer and you'll find them inside. This ain't a decent country. There's news reports every day about child murders, and each year 30,000 people kill themselves. It's a scary world we live in. Note, this is a game that came out in 2011, and it's a remake of a game from 2000s, from 2000 and 1999. So you know, how do we become better people? Let's think positive. Yeah, I knew you'd say that. Those magic words are your specialty, after all. I don't care if it's auto-suggestion. Isn't it said that sickness and health start with the mind? Yeah, true. There's no need to just stare at the darkness. Thanks, Maya. We now got 200 strength cards, my envy has obtained Shiori's trapezohedron of will and left the Tower of Will behind. So what I need to do now is just find my way to the entrance of the tower, and that will be where I end off today's episode. Not gonna lie though, I am pretty pleased about... Like, would I have preferred to end it with the fusion spell? Yeah, probably. But I'm not gonna complain about now being able to say, yeah, one of my party members punched out Cthulhu. Like, that's kind of a massive power move, not gonna lie. Well, I didn't get that EXP, but whatever. It'll be fine. No mutation. Why did I even bother giving Maya the mutation gear? She never seems to get them. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. I know that, to be honest, like, basically the next episode will just be the final boss fight on this. Like, all the talking leading up to final boss fight, and then just that. So, yeah, I'll be totally honest. I have no concerns about the boss fight I'm going to be doing in the next episode. Because, I'll be honest, it's not one that I feel like I need to be worried about. Because, as it turns out, I have a lot of things that just cover all of its weaknesses. I'm gonna run. Just gonna run, because I kind of just got my entire party just kind of slapped around a bit there. Also, I said that this was a remake of a game from 2000, but technically this bit is like, it isn't in the PS1 game, so this was new in the PSP remake. However, at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I guess it's written to be more accurate to the time, I don't know, either way. Okay, I think that's... no way. Oh, whatever. These two places will lead to the same end result, won't they? Okay, so... wait, is this it? Oh, there's a door here. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember now. There's a door that leads to the Velvet Room there, but if you keep going up that side, you end up at a dead end. I don't know why I remember that, but I know for a fact that that's the case. However, just to cover my bases, yeah, that path's blocked. 10 out of 10, I don't know why I remembered that, but I did. Okay, so Maya now switches back to that, and now we just melt down, and Meltdown will just destroy all these guys in one fell swoop. Destroyed. A nice, clean, easy victory. Do I get a mutation here? Yes, I do. What do I get? Wong Long has learned Samarikam? Okay, I can get use out of that. Okay, let's go Vitality, Agility, Dexterity. Honestly, I probably should have just, like, spent... Honestly, I probably should have just put Maya's points into, like, Dexterity for, like, the entire game. It probably would have been a lot more valuable to me. But hey, you know, sometimes we make stupid decisions. Let's go with these. I mean, either way, I'm gonna be taking some damage, so I'll just run. I will just run, because I'm also starting to get away that this episode is starting to run real long. I think it's up... I know it's up one of these paths. I mean, I say that, isn't this where I came from? I'll be honest, I have no idea where I'm going. Like, I know I'll get to where I need to be, and probably sooner rather than later. But, yeah, I have no idea how I'm actually gonna get there. Oh, well, there's a store. So, I might as well just, patch everyone else up with, like, everything. I don't know why I'm gonna bother doing this, because... I don't know why I'm bothering to do it this way, because, like, I could just cast Samarikam once, but whatever. And Onuse to clear that up. And... honestly, I won't need 99 of these for this boss fight, so I'll just buy them at the actual store when I get back. You know, there's something dreadfully on-brand. There's something that is just dreadfully on-brand about that. Like, I spend like an entire minute or so just healing everyone, and then just immediately just lose a ton of health. This way. Dead end, okay. I know that there's a whole bunch of dead ends, but once I find the Tower of Reflection, is Katya at the top here? He is not. That's not great. Because, realistic. Oh, that actually works. Because I'll just click Frenzy and I'll probably just kill them all. Because Frenzy does a hilarious amount of damage. Okay, I didn't quite finish them off, but Maya was there to, you know, secure the kills. And no one is going to be getting another level up before I get into this boss fight, but honestly, as I've previously stated, I don't think I need to worry all that much. Okay, thrones. I mean, they've been helpful to me. They really have. They got me the, like, whatchamacallit, the rumors for both of the legendary weapons, and so I will quickly kill them. I mean, I quickly kill all the enemies. Oh, how nice of them. They gave me an Agidyne card. I won't need it anymore, but hey. It's nice that it's there. I do not know what sound I just heard outside was. It's like 9 in the morning, so it probably isn't anything dangerous. It's probably just like, I don't know, them like working on like a drain or something. It is like early summer here, so... No, well, whatever. I ran into a dead end. Also, yes, I am fully aware that Maya and Tatya are on basically 0 HP. I will heal them soon. Okay, negotiation. I know how to negotiate with this, if nothing else. I just need to be able to get to my... There we go. Because now Katya can just investigate this thing, and for some reason Katya just works on negotiations with it. I want to say it's probably to do with the fact of just which arcana it is. Upon seeing that it's a temperance one, I don't think it's that. Oh, that's what it is. It's an alarm going off like somewhere down the street. Okay, let's go along here. Okay. Let's go along here, and hopefully this is the path that I need to be on. Well, that wasn't ideal, but honestly, I feel like that was suddenly a bit concerning. I mean, to be fair, I think it is rather on brand how most of my near deaths in this game have been just like because I want to run away from a fight rather than actually do the fight. Okay. I know that I've got to be near it. Like, I remember that, I'm pretty sure that there's a door. I know that there's a door somewhere, and that's what kind of leads me to it. But, also, honestly, at this rate, I was gonna say, at that rate, if I didn't get out of that fight, they would have just reflected all of the damage back on themselves until they died. Okay, so, I think it's this way. It should just be here now. No, because I've looped all the way back around, and that's where the Velvet Room was. So let's go down, I suppose. 10 out of 10, I am getting lost. Ladies and gentlemen, and others, I am getting lost. Everybody, I've gotten lost. Oh no. Navigation, my greatest nemesis. Oh, it should be right here. Yeah, right. That's an empty path. Okay, we found it. Turns out it was right next to the Velvet Room. I just made the wrong turn at every possible turn. I don't know what... Okay. I mean, as long as I don't die, I'm okay. And on... Okay, double possession isn't great, but I have plenty of onuses. I have everything I need. Okay, so we've now finally arrived at the Tower of Reflection. So what I want to do real quick is shuffle people's personas around. So Maya's on Artemis. I'm just going to put everyone back on their ultimate personas, I think, just for, you know, style points. And I'm going to save and end off today's episode here, because I'll be honest, I have thrown myself a bit off schedule because I took about 20 minutes longer to do this than I thought I would. Anyway, I'm going to end off this episode here. And next time we'll be entering the Tower of Reflection to deal with the final thing and basically finish off the additional scenario. So as always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you're also inclined, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where we'll finish off the additional scenario before we return to the main story in that final dungeon in the episode after. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.